Hand signals have been used for years in basketball to help make communication easier. They are used by referees to communicate a foul or violation call, by a player to instruct their teammates on the court, or by coaches to signal what play to run on offense or defense.
1 point score.
When players are fouled, they get free attempts to shoot the ball, which are called foul shots. A player is given 1 point for every successful foul shot.
2 point score.
A field goal, which is scored from inside the area encircled by 3-point arc in the opposition half, is worth 2 points. These are called 2-pointers.
Next is 3 points attempt.
A successful field goal attempt from the area outside the 3-point field goal line should count 3 points.
A 3-point successful shot.
A successful attempt is worth 3 points. In contrast to the 2 points awarded for the field goals made within the 3-point line and the 1 point for each made free throw.
Cancel score.
A referee hand signal intends to disallow the preceding basket or play.
Let's talk about stop clock for violation.
After reporting a shooting foul, the official will signal the timer to stop the clock. Once the official signals the timer to stop the clock, it will be started once a player touches the ball after the last missed attempt or on the throw-in when it is touched.
Another one is stop clock for foul.
The game clock stops whenever a foul is called, an injury occurs, the ball goes out of bounds, during free throws, and for timeouts.
Time in.
If play resumed by a throw-in from out of bounds, the game clock shall be started when the ball is legally touched by any player within the playing area of the court.
The 24-second reset.
When an offensive team gains a rebound after a shot, they shall have 14 seconds to shoot the ball. The shot clock gets set to 34 seconds during free throws. Once the clock is running, the next step must always be hold or stop depending on the apparatus.
Substitution.
Substitutions slightly differ from sport to sport, but in basketball it's primarily a coaching decision. They tell the player on the bench they're going in, and the person they're supposed to switch for comes out.
Beckoning.
It's a type of gesture intended to beckon or call over someone or a player.
Charge timeout.
Charge timeouts can be requested by a player or a coach on the offensive team by signaling to a referee.
Communication between officials.
If a crew has a double whistle, where 2 or more officials see a foul or violation or both, they will come together to discuss and agree on the call before anything is reported to the table.
The first in violation is traveling.
It is a violation that occurs when a player takes too many steps without tripping the ball.
Double dribbling.
It's when a player dribbles the ball with 2 hands simultaneously or continues to dribble after allowing the ball to come to rest in one or both hands.
Carrying the ball.
It occurs when a player carry a ball from one point to another or bring it to a pause and then continue to dribble again.
3 seconds violations.
This violation states that an offensive player cannot be in the lane for more than 3 seconds while his team has control of the ball.
5 seconds violations.
This violation may be called against an offensive player with the ball when that player is guarded closely for 5 seconds or more and does not pass, shoot, or dribble within that time. 8 seconds violations. It is a rule that the team shall not be in continuous possession of a ball which is in its backcourt for more than 8 consecutive seconds.
The 24 seconds violation.
The shot clock counts down to 24 seconds, starting from the instant that the team gains possession. If the team fails to shoot the ball before the shot clock reaches 0, a turnover will result.
Ball returned to backcourt.
It is when the player handling the ball spends too much time in the backcourt or enters the backcourt with the ball after they have already crossed midcourt.
Deliberate football.
Kicking the ball or striking it with any part of the leg is a violation when it is an intentional act. A player may not use any part of his leg to intentionally move or secure the ball.
Then lastly, jump ball.
It occurs when two players simultaneously have firm possession of the ball. On a jump ball, one player from each team lines up on each side of the midcourt line at the center court.
君が好きだと